I love it when you're riding behind and the guy's sticking his cigarette out the window. It's awesome. Oh, it is a chilly morning in New England. But the weather's finally warming up. Been in the 20s and 30s for too long. So 45 degrees, sunny, time to get out on the road. So this is the first video for the channel. I'm going to welcome everybody to it. Northeastern Viking here, like I said, New England. So this is main focus of this channel is getting out, riding motorcycles, seeing the sights. A lot of great places to ride here. You know, just having fun. Lots of great rides that happen up here throughout the season. Most of them are starting up next month. It's April, so this is March 20th. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the scenery. It's a lot better to look at once the leaves come. And then of course in the fall it's, you know, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just a little info. So I started this channel after watching channels like Blockhead, check them out, Her Two Wheels, Shade Tree Surgeon, Bike and Bird. Those are the ones I pretty much watch the most. But yeah, so when I was so it would have been 24 years ago, I got my first motorcycle, Suzuki GS 850. Got it for free actually, because it was all kinds of messed up. Needed new brakes and rotors and tires, and carbs were all pulled apart. So yeah, I got that, put it mostly back together, at least got it rideable. And then as what happens with a lot of people, you know, life happened, kids happen, so it just seemed the easier thing to do. I mean, I needed the money, so I just sold it. I think I ended up getting $900 out of it or something like that. But yeah, so then I didn't have a bike for 23 years. You know, kids mostly grown and all that. So last year I told my wife, so it's time, I'm getting a bike. And so I ended up picking up this girl here, 2006 Yamaha Roadstar V-twin 1700. That is, if you're needing cubic inches, 102 cubic inch. Yeah, I mean, she's got plenty of power. Ride smooth, comfortable. That's a good bike. So back into riding after 23 years and no riding. I think there's a lot of people in the same situation. You know, they rode bikes as kids, and then they gave it up because of having kids and family, or what have you. I mean, if you think about it, 20 years ago, there was we were in a recession, and in the early 2000s happened, and so people probably had to sell their stuff then, so they're just getting back into it. So that's why I figured I would do this channel. It's like, I'm not one of the young kids out there. This year I turned 48, so not looking to do the crazy stuff like I was when I was younger. I'm just out here to ride, I don't care what you ride, just ride. I'm not one of those guys that says, it's Harley or nothing or whatever. If that's your deal, then fine, great. Ride safe and enjoy. I'm not one of those guys, though. I actually, in January, I went down to New Orleans. A friend of mine lives down there, and we rented road glides. And I gotta say, I wasn't all that impressed. I mean, especially not for something that costs, $28,000 new. I mean, it was all right, but it was definitely was not comfortable. I mean, I'm 6'4", and I felt cramped on it. It was totally bone stock, they're just rental bikes, so didn't have anything special done to it. But I mean, you spend that kind of money, and you would think they would want to, make the seat a little more accessible for someone who's not your average size. I mean, I guess that bike would be on the bigger end for someone who's average size. Average size is what, 5'9", I think. So yeah, I wasn't impressed. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't spend 28 grand on it. But I mean, it was definitely fun. I mean, funny thing is, New Orleans in January, of course, this year all over the country is the coldest year it's been, and however long it's been. And down there it was 42 degrees, so that was interesting. Down there, people don't know how to act in that kind of cold, but it was an experience. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people who are just coming back into it, I mean, if you're older, you're a little more established, probably afford a little more. I mean, I got this thing for $2,700, so a lot of people say, well, Harleys, they keep their value and everything, and sure, fine, but I don't have a payment. A person who's on a $28,000 Harley is riding the same road that I am. So you can find deals like that all day long. So, I mean, especially now, we're just starting to get into the riding season. There are posts all over Facebook Marketplace, people selling their bikes. Bought it on a whim, or just I'm not riding anymore, or whatever. Especially, I mean, now after being having COVID for a year, people are hurting for money, so they want to sell if they need to make some money. So you can find a bike super cheap. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing it, just buy the bike, man. Buy the bike, take the motorcycle safety course, get on Facebook. There's plenty of groups on Facebook you can hook up with to meet people to go ride with. Tell them, you know, if you're new, tell them you're new. Tell them you're just getting back into it. They'll help you out. They'll take their time, you know. Not going to pull you out and make you pull 100 down some back road trying to keep up with Mr. Billy Badass. Don't get me wrong, those people are out there too, but just get the bike, man. There's nothing better than being out riding in the wind, riding with friends. Riding with friends is just amazing, man. It makes all the difference. So if you stuck around this long, thanks for the watch. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and help the channel grow, man. More people I can get. You know, I want to do some giveaways and do some rides and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. Take it easy.